Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your TerraCore on Demand. My name is Leah, and again, as always, it's such an honor to practice with you today. Thank you for showing up and taking time out of your day to spend it with me. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start seated to ground. This is a SCULPT flow incorporated with some yoga, some weights, and our TerraCore. So make sure you have all those handy. So if you need to grab them, go ahead and pause. So again, you need your weights, TerraCore, yeah, and that's all. So let's go ahead, find a nice, easy pose, folding our legs, sitting our tailbone nice and centered into the ground. So wherever you were, maybe you just got up or you've had a hectic day already, this is our opportunity to reset, reroute our day. Grounding, and the hardest part of practice, for me at least, is stillness. So let's see if we can take a couple breaths together, bringing one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. I'd say left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Go ahead and soften your gaze or even close your eyes. We'll take some breaths together as a community. So breathing into our low belly, feel your right hand expand as you breathe into your belly. Breathing into our chest, feel your left hand lift. Exhale, let it all go. It's like a wave, breathing into our low belly, breathing into our chest, and letting it go. Again, breathe into your belly, your chest lifts, and let it all go. One more time, breathe in like a wave, belly, chest, release. Pause here for just a couple moments, finding a natural in and out. If there is an intention that you would love to bring into your space today, go ahead and call that in. Again, creating visualization plus manifestation can create immense power within our lives. So go ahead and visualize what you would like to bring in. And let it all go. Hands can come to our knees. Some body circles. So if you don't know what that is, I like to imagine it like a top spinning around. So we'll bring our weight over to our right. Spine is coming towards our center. And then coming to our left, bringing it back. Now, if you want to start to take it a little bit more like that top, you can come around. Our core is active, but we're still opening up through our spine, our hips, coming forward, back. Exaggerate it a little bit more if you want. Feel into it. Again, this is your practice, so if you want to get a little bit more wild with it, there's some incredible movement by just moving our body that happens naturally. So sometimes we just kind of get into it and we're like, oh, where'd that come from? Feel free to do that. Pause and then other direction. It's kind of like what I like to call the primal. You kind of get primal with it. So allow yourself to flow. No right, wrong way to do it. Coming to a center. These are seated cat-cows where we'll go next. So hands are still pressed into our knees. Expand our spine, gaze up. This is a seated cow. So arcing our back, chest lifts, inhale. As we exhale, round, gaze towards our navel, spine rounds, chin tucks. Breathe in. And exhale, we're moving our spine in all 6 directions before we get going. And round. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, round. Beautiful. So you should be seated where your TerraCore is right in front of you. I was just demoing from the front, but if you are not, pivot yourself to where your TerraCore is right in front of you. As we breathe in, lift our chest, reach our hands high. Exhale, fall forward until we meet our hands to our TerraCore. Now allow our chest to fall a little bit closer towards the ground. Now if you want a little extra, you can scoot your weight back. Pressing your fingertips into your TerraCore, chest falls through. If it feels better, you can scoot your weight forward. Whatever, find that soft spot so you can adjust. But again, our hands are planting, our chest is falling through. Breathe into it. Allow your body to allow gravity to take it down to the ground. Our chest is opening, shoulders are drawing back. Perfect. Press yourself all the way up. We'll do that one more time. Find space. Breathe in, reach tall. Reach forward, meet our pterocore, fall through. A little bit deeper, a little bit extra. Exhale. All the air out. Breathe in, lift our chest. Perfect. Pressing into our pterocore, roll up onto our knees, however you can get there. Find your knees about 6 inches away from our pterocore. Coming up, moving into a wrist stretch. So find the grooves of our pterocore, palms face out, fingertips face in. So from the front, you're like this, yep. Lean into it and then just rock side to side. Beautiful. Relax your shoulders. Now, if you'd like, you can start to travel one hand at a time. Flip your fingertips back. When we use weights, a lot of times our wrists get really tight. So this is perfect opportunity to stretch into it. And I love the pterocore for wrist stretches because the ground is so hard. The pterocore kind of gives some flexibility there. So it allows my wrist to have a softer stretch rather than so rigid. Another option, we can come where our fingertips are pressed forward. Our palms kind of hang off the back, a finger stretch to wrist stretch. Notice that your palms are kind of hanging off just a little bit. I love this one. Breathe into it. Notice if you're tight. We're wrist stretching for this because we're moving into what are called planche leans. These are really fun, but they are also pretty challenging on the wrists. I also love the pterocore for this because it's not so intense. So palms in, fingertips out. Curl your toes, send it back into a high plank. Adjust yourself. Hands can come to the ball part of your pterocore. Now notice, right now my shoulders are in line with my wrists. My toes and heels are in line. Now listen, for our planche lean, we're going to start to lean forward. Our shoulders come over our wrists. Check that out. We're on the toes. Send it back, plank. Send it forward, planche lean. Notice the difference between a lean versus just a regular plank. Our fingertips are pointing outward. Our palms are in. So from the front, keep going. We're like this, coming forward and back. Palms in. Fingertips out, lean forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate our palms back, fingertips forward, palms back, downward facing dog with our pterocore. Chest falls forward, gaze back. This is beautiful. I love down dogs with these as well. It really allows my chest to fall towards my thighs. Just gives that added little lift. Option to lift our heels, draw our heels down. Breathe into it. Chest falls just a little bit closer towards your thighs. If you need to bend your knees, create a nice V shape, do so. Hips come back, lengthen our legs. Step ourselves all the way to the top of our space. Forward fold, hang heavy over our pterocore. You can use it as support coming to our elbows or even lower. Head hangs. Pedal your feet side to side, or your knees side to side rather. As we breathe in, let's collect ourselves, rolling all the way up. High mountain pose at the top of our space, lifting our chest, soft bend in our knees, active through our quads, rotate shoulders back, pinkies face in. I'll demo towards the front to show you. Beautiful. Relaxing our shoulders, sit a little bit taller, tapping back into your intention. Exhale, baby back bend. Now, before you go back, I want you to cactus your arms, open your chest, stay here. I'll demo from the side. Now, engage through your core, almost like you're coughing. And then lift a little bit. Exhale, we go back. Lift a little bit. Exhale goes back. Lift a little bit, exhale goes back. Now if you want to take it to the extreme, you can bring your thumb or your knuckles in towards your sacrum and go back even deeper. Breathing in, rise. Exhale, hands come behind us, take a bind, interlace our fingertips, open through our chest. Exhale, hinging at our hips, fall forward. Beautiful, just like that. Let our knuckles drive towards the front of the space. Relax your shoulders, head's heavy. Rather than looking around, let it dangle. Release our bind to our pterosaur. Breathe in, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come back to our planche. So palms in, fingertips out. Step it back, high plank. Again, so stack our shoulders in line with our palms. Now we're nice and stable. Engage through our core. Send it to our toes, almost like a chaturanga, shifting forward. Lean. Our shoulders are coming over our palms. Send it back. See if you can go just a little bit further. What helped me was just kind of inching forward just a little bit to really exaggerate that lean. Come back. Last 3. Bring it back. 2 and 1. Downward facing dog. Rotate your hands. Forward fold. Let it hang. Let's speed this flow up just a little bit. Breathing in, look up, step to the top of our space. Forward fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up. High mountain pose. Relax our shoulders, cactus our arms. Engage our core. Go back. Breathe, find length. Exhale, go back. Inhale, length. Go back. If you want to take it to its fullest, really allow yourself to fall. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, take your bind. Open our heart, inhale, exhale, falling forward. Relax our shoulders. Release our grip to our pterosaur. Breathe in, half lift. Hands plant for our last little series. Your planche leans. Let's just lean it forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Now, this is the challenging part. We're going to start to level it up. Are you ready? So you have your planche leans. So you come forward, planche lean. Now stay here. Listen carefully. Coming down, hug your elbows in by your side, waist. Planche push-up. We have 3. Now, if that's too much, take it on your knees, but make sure you're leaning forward. Bring your elbows by your waist. Press up. It's a little different on the knees. You're going to get more of it on your toes. Last one. It's challenging. Send it back. Downward facing dog. All right, we'll have more opportunities to do the push-ups. Pedal it out. Breathe in, rise. Come to the top of our space. Forward fold, breathe in, find a chair pose. Hips go back, weights in our heels. Reach forward. Perfect. Now stay here. Rising up. Come to standing, hands to our hips, heels in, toes out. Now I'll demo facing you, stay towards your pterosaur. If you're facing whatever direction you are, heels in, toes out. Now imagine creating a slight bend in our knees, a diamond shape from your crotch to knees to heels. That little diamond shape. Whew, okay, I'm going left leg lifting first. So weight comes into my right leg. Keep your bend. All we're doing, keeping our hips forward, we just extend our leg back, bring it forward. Extend forward. Now, avoid hinging your knee more than this initial bend. So it's the initial bend only, bring it back. Rather than what I see a lot is initial bend, then hinge. Take that out. Make sure it's just send it back, bring it forward. Send it back, forward. Ooh, this is a spicy one. This one will sneak up on you. Will sneak up. If you want to make it a little harder, you can reach forward. Extend. Keep your bend in your standing leg. There it is. That little diamond. Woo! Hey-o. 3, 2, 1. You should be burning on your leg. Now stand up. Left leg kicks back. Stay here. Now squeeze your heel in towards your glute. Lift your knee just a little higher. You're going to find some wobbles. That's okay. Balance yourself. Now pulse. I want you to pulse your left heel in towards your glute. Level your hips. Pulse, 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 pulse. Just like that. Keep pulsing. You have 3. Wow, I'm a little wobs. It's okay though, right? We all show up different. 2 and 1. Bring it down right into the other side. So continue to keep that integrity, that diamond. Now left leg bears all the weight. Right leg kicks back. Find your balance. It can be slow. Exhale, lift. Inhale comes down. Now avoid that extra hinging in the knee, right? It's just sending it back. It's like sweeping back, coming forward. Yes. A little different, right? The more you do this workout, because you can do it again, right? The more you'll understand, okay, my hips are forward. All I'm doing is sweeping my leg back. I'm bringing it forward. I keep that nice initial diamond bend. 3, 2, and if you're standing on carpet, hey, shout out to you. That's so much harder. And 1. Bringing our heel up towards our glute. Now try to lift your knee just a little higher. Pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Step up on top of our terracore. Find your toes, balls of your feet into your mat. We're gonna start to lift our heels so you can drag your heels off the back a little bit. We lift up onto our toes. Careful now, get high. All right, so we're lifting our heels, knees tap, open, closed. So I'll demo from the front. You're on your terracore, lifting your heels, tap your knees, open, close. These are little open and close. I like to call them standing frogger legs. You're on your terracore. Now, if that's a little much for you today, feel free to come down, lift and lower, out and in. Send your hips back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it off, shake it out. Hey, how we feeling? Let's go through that sequence one more time. Breathe in, high mountain. Exhale, hands come down to our terracore. We have our planche push-ups. Second option. Let's level it up. Let's go 4. So, again, shoulders in line with palms first. Fingertips out. Find your natural plank. Shift forward, almost like a chaturanga. Elbows come down to our waist. Press it up. Take it down. 3 more. Your inhale comes down. Exhale, lift. Last 1. Woo! Send it back down, dog. Beautiful. Breathe in. Step it to the top of our space. Inhale to rise. Chair pose. All right. Hands to hips. Rise up. Heels and toes out. Same thing. Diamond out our legs. Left leg comes back. Send it back. Forward. Exhale. Inhale. Stay with me. Nice and focused. Hey. Something a little different, right? Bring it back and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug our knee, heel in towards our glute. Knee lifts, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down right into the other side. Bring it out. Again, keep your initial bend, your diamond legs. Try not to kick your hips out to the side. They're square to the front. 5. You have 4. 3, 2, 1. Bring our heel towards our glute. Lift our knee and pulse. Pulse. Balance. Focus. Core's engaged. Bend in our left leg. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Step up to our terracore. If you didn't last time, see if you can challenge yourself. Get up on it. All right, lift our heels. Balance. Heels lift. Open and close. Yes, it's challenging. Open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, shake it out. All right. Moving in to a little SCULPT series. So grab a drink or towel off and grab your weights. Meet me in your mat. Back at your mat. Grab your set of weights. We have a single terracore bicep. So keep your terracore where it is. I'm just going to move mine so you guys can see just a little bit better for this first part. grab one single weight. Meet me at the top. In 3, 2, 1. Take your single weight with you. Stabilize yourself. Feet come hip width distance apart. Soft bend in our knees. Standing single weight exercise. We have 6 different exercises, 5 each, okay? So first part, come with me in 3, 2, 1. It's just a curl, 5. Exhale, lift 4. Inhales down. 3, 2, and 1. Stay here, front raise. Now if you want to make it harder, palms are the only thing touching your weight. Fingertips are away. Lift 5, 4, 2, 1. Stay here. Steering wheel, if you need to grab your weights, you can. Otherwise, stay out. Makes it harder. Just drive it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is chest press away. So again, palms in, fingertips out. Make it harder. Hug your weight towards your chest. Elbows by your sides. Press it away. Bring it in. Press it away. So from the side, it's nice and tight. 2, 1 shoulder height. Bring it in. Nice. Extend. Half extension. So elbows stay half. Pull it in halfway. Elbows at shoulder height. Extend. Half biceps. Extend. 2 and 1. Weights come up, biceps by our ears. Tricep extension. Press it up. Now notice your low back. If you're arching, see if you can bring it a little bit more in line, spine line, tailbone and crown. 2 and 1. Nice. All right, we will do that one more time through. So I'll move my pterygoid back since you guys kind of get the idea, right? Grabbing our weight, meeting me back at the top. In 3, 2, 1. Standing to the top of our space. Half bicep, or rather full bicep. 4 more. And again, if you want to make it harder, take your grip, your fingertips off. Final 1. Front raise. 5. Again, take the swing out of it, nice and controlled. 3. I want you to be in control of your weight. 2 and 1. Drive it out together. Yes. If you need to grab your weight, you can. Your shoulders and arms should be about in the same line. 2 and 1. Chest press. Bring it in. Elbows sweep by our sides. Press it away. Inhale. 2 more. And 1. And again, if you need to come off your pterygoid, you can. Try to challenge yourself. Stay up. Half extension. Pull it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights up by our ears. Again, try not to arch your back too much. 3. And final 1. Bring it in. One more time through. How about that? And then we'll move into the next exercise. All right. You guys feeling it at all? A little bit? All right. Come up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. It's curl, release. Challenge yourself this round. Take your fingertips off your weight. And 1. Front raise. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it down. See if you can go just a little bit slower on the eccentric motion, the way down, that negative. That's where we gain our strength. And 1. Nice. Drive it out. 3, 2, 1. Chest, bring it in. Press it away. Elbows are tight by our sides. 2 and 1. Nice. Half extension. The pterygoid here. Last one. Tricep extensions. Standing on your pterygoid for these is really creating a stabilization scenario, which is the foundation of working out, creating that nice stabilizing muscles. Last one. So I love incorporating standing on this to really move forward. So just make sure you're not loading too much weight to begin with. Just ease up, start with lower weights and increment your way up. Beautiful. Next little part. Grab both of our weights. It's a front and back lunge with a bicep curl optional. Right leg will be stabilized into the ground. Left leg will travel forward. All right, so left leg comes forward. Take your front lunge coming all the way down. Nice. Option to curl. Bring it back, standing. Left leg goes back. So your right leg stays standing the whole time. Option to curl at the back. All right, moving through. Let's go forward. We curl. Step it back. Boom. Curl. Option if you want to take a little extra heel raise there, you can. Create a little bit more pep in your step there. Bring it down. Curl. Get that heel raise. Yes. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Sometimes we're like, I'll take the easy road. See if you can add each of these modifications. And again, I'm here to challenge you, right? But if that's not where you're at today, you can take out the bicep curl. You can take out the stand. We all start somewhere. So I want you to feel comfortable with me where you can do all these exercises. I also want you to know that you can level up too. Let's go 3 more times each. We have 2. Woo! Hey, we have our final one. Heels, lunge, bicep, heels, lunge, stay here, curl, bring it up, shake it out. Perfect. So we'll step, so stepping our left leg up back to our terracord. This little part is a curtsy to staff. So left leg's balancing. All right, weights come to our shoulders. Right leg comes up into a staff, and then right leg steps curtsy, bring it down, curtsy, right? Now if you want to level up just to a standing, go for it. Otherwise it's the staff. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We go curtsy to staff, curtsy. You can go slow and controlled, bring it up. Woo! That makes it hard right there. Focus up, find your balance. You might need to go a little bit slower than you're used to. We have 3 more. 2. Final one. Woo! Bring it down. Nice. Coming down to our knees. Knees onto our terracore, creating a nice stable environment for our core. We have a lateral raise to a reverse bicep. So we'll take it lateral raise, find a nice stable situation here. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Bring it out laterally. Bring it down laterally. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights come forward. Flip reverse bicep. So palms stay under tops of our hand on top. Curl reverse bicep. So your palms face down the whole time. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral raise. Bring it out. Bring it down. Now with the lateral raise, let me show you a little trick for these last 3. Instead of coming super to the side, see if you can come a little bit more forward, just a little bit. That helps to create the lateral raise rather than more back. Last one. Now we go reverse flip bicep. Bring it up, bring it down. Now to make it harder, don't allow your toes to touch the ground. If you want a little stability, you can touch the ground. And 1. One more time. 5, 4. Focusing on our shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, reverse bicep, bring it down. Tops of your hands come right up into your shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Beautiful, rise up, shake it out. Starting from the top again with our single weight, standing on our TerraCore. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Get up onto your TerraCore. Option to take it off, your choice. We have our little 5 series. Let's go. Bring it up, curl. 5, 4. And again, you have the option to make it harder or easier. Palms in, last one. Make it harder, front raise. If your fingertips are gripping, it'll make it a little bit easier. 2, and 1. Let's drive it out. Now I like to imagine this part. What car are you driving? What's your dream car right now? You're in it, you're cruising. Who's in it with you? 2, and 1. Bring it in, chest press away. Exhale, inhale, shoo, inhale. Beautiful. 2, and 1. We have our half extension. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have triceps. Bring it back. 5, 4, and 1. 2 more times through that, okay? Focus up. You got it. See if you can challenge yourself. Palms in, fingertips off, yeah? All right, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, curl. 5, 4, 2, 1. Front raise. We bring it up. 5. Slow and controlled on the way down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drive it out. Back to our visualization. What car are you in? Yeah, feeling it. Top down. Maybe you're going fast. Maybe you're off-roading. 2, and 1. Bring it in. Chest press away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We have our half extension. Bring it in and out. Stay with me. Don't stop. Elbows high. Elbows are as high as shoulder. There it is. Yes. 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up. Tricep extensions. Make sure your biceps are by your ears. Take it back. 2, and 1. Ooh, it is getting caliente in here. So we have one more round, right? You need to dab it off, dab it off. It is maybe like 100 degrees in here, so no big deal. Okay, we're moving into our next round. Ready? Let's go. Full effort, no giving up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. 5, 4. Hands are off this time. 2, 1. Front raise. Bring it up. 5. Let's take it slower on the way down. 4. Slower on the way down. A little bit slower. 3. There. 2. And 1. We drive it out. Last time taking our dream cruise, manifesting the car we want. I'll tell you my car. Sometimes I switch it, but right now it's a Porsche Macan Turbo S. It's a white, has red interior. It's pretty sick. 2 and 1. Bring it in, press away. And 1. We go half extension. Remember when you promised you were going to go all out? This is your opportunity to prove to yourself that you can. 2 and 1. Extend, bring it back, triceps. 5, 4. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're going to grab our other weight. Front and back lunges on the other leg. So this is our opportunity. Since we kind of know what we're doing, we can go a little harder, right? Challenge yourself, right? So last time we had left leg moving. Now we're going to move with our right. So left leg stays planted. Ready? Carry with me. Right leg comes forward. And stay true with your lunge, coming all the way down. Before you move, I want everyone to come down to your lunge. Check it out. So make sure you're in your lunge fully. It's not just a little step, okay? We come all the way down, knee in line with ankle. We curl, bring it down, step our right leg back, lift our heels, plant our heels, right leg goes back, all the way down into our lunge. Bottom we curl, hip in line with knee to the top. Option for your heel raise. Forward, curl. Now that you're a little bit more comfy, you know where you're going. I'm gonna let you cruise. I'm gonna let you find your flow. Let's go. Your breath, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Find your flow. Who's with me? We have 3 more. Here's the deal. If you're thinking about stopping or taking the easy road today, I want you to realize you already showed up. What's more to just commit to the full exercise? Not much more. You're already here. Our last one. Hey, leg, bring it up. Leg comes back. Curl to the top. Let's just finish it out with our half raise. Beautiful. The challenging curtsy staff. Now, if the weights were a little crazy, level them up onto your shoulders. Focus up. You can either go staff or step up, okay? So, this time, right leg's up, left leg's gonna come behind, right? So we'll take it into a curtsy. Find your leverage so your leg doesn't need to come too far out. It can be right there. Bring it down. Curtsy. Press up. Find your stability. Grip your pterycore. Rise up. Staff. And look at me. I'm like wobbly as hell. So, you know, it takes time. Go slow. The goal is to just see what you're capable of. You can always just come to standing, curtsy to standing, more than enough today. Now, if this is your second or third time through this workout and you think you got the staff, get into it. I like to create these workouts where you guys can keep coming back, leveling yourself up, challenging your progress. 2 more. Always option to add or take down. Last one all together. Woo! Bring it down. Coming to our knees. Drop to our knees. Lateral raise. Try to lift your toes. Remember, rather than weights coming totally by our sides, just a little bit forward. Stop bending them. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We have 5. Exhale, lifts. Balancing. 3. Try not to hold your breath. Try to be a little bit softer on your grip of your weights. 2 and 1. Flip reverse bicep. Palm down. Top of hand to shoulder. Inhale down. Hug our elbows by our sides. 2 more. Final one. Bring it down. Relax. Roll your shoulders. Again. Lateral raise. We have 5, 4. And what's fun about these workouts is you can always level up in weights too. Final one. So your first time through, you might use like a 5 or a 3. Maybe your second time through, you level up to an 8, 6. Third time through, who knows? 10s, 12s. I'd probably stop there if you're up to you. Relax. One more time. Lateral raise. Again, bring it out. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. It's out. Focus up. Exhale, lift. Inhale comes down. 2 more with me right here. Final one. Yay! Let's go. Bring it up and down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, this is the point where you can take a drink, towel off. We're going to move to our backs on top of our pterycore. So I will adjust my pterycore. You guys can stay there because you probably have a nice. That was a weird way to grab that. Hey, when you're grabbing your pterycore, just make sure you have proper form too, right? This is part of the exercise too, moving these things around. Okay. Grab your drink. Refocus. Find your intention. We have a chest using our terra core as a bench. All right. So grab your weights nice and soft. Coming to our terra core. Now, bring our weights to our inner thighs. Scooch ourselves. If you're tall, you're gonna have to scooch pretty far forward. Coming to our back. All right. Coming to our back, we just have a chest with the overhead. So elbows out at 90. We go press, stay at the top, connect your weights together, drive your heels into your mat. It's an overhead extend. And now if you start to arch your back or you're peeling up, pause right there. That's your range of motion. If you can keep going, keep going, keep going. Beautiful, okay? That's the move. So let's all start. Weights up. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Exhale, press. Overhead. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Inhale. It's a little combo meal here. Stay with me. Keep going. You have your chest, overhead. Getting a little core in as well. Now remember, you're driving your heels into your mat. Support your body. Engage your core. Three more just like this. 2. Final one. Bring it all the way down. Perfect. Chest flies, palms face each other. Beautiful. We take it down for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Again, soft bend in our elbows. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Again, it's drive it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Drive it down. 4. Pulse 4. Bring it up. Again, it's 4. Pulse. Bring it up. All right, last time. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Weights come in. Rise up. Bridge lifts. And then we'll go through that one more time. All right, so chest to our terra core. Lift your heels. Gaze up, a slight tilt of the head. Weights come to our inner thigh crease. Okay? Bring it down and up. Lower, lift. Make sure you're nice and supported. Lift, lower. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. We'll go through that one more time. Bring yourself up. Terra core. Bench. We're almost there. Bring it all the way down. All right, starting with the press to overhead. So bring it down. Press, overhead. Ooh, and you're more than welcome to take these workouts in sections too. So if you only have a little bit of time, you're more than welcome to piece these up. Do each section. Last one. And up. We go chest, we go fly. Weights come together. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2. All the way up. Bring it down. 4. Pulse 4. Bring it up.
Fly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Bring it down, 4. Pulse, 4. Bring it up. Bring your weights down. Hip crease. Lift yourself up. Bridge lifts. Now, if you want to challenge yourself too on these, you can always do a single leg, right? We're going double on this one though, but if you want to go single leg alternate, make sure you do even amounts. Bring it down and up. A slight tuck of your chin, but not too much where you're crushing down, but you have a light tuck so that there's a nice long line from crown to head. You're not fully looking back. You're strong and stable. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Drop our weights. Last little core, and we're almost there. Okay, so this last little core, all it'll be is an eagle armed leg tap or eagle leg tap, okay? So come to our terra core, glutes to the very edge. Right leg on top, lift. So you can either support yourself on your terra core or your hands can be behind your head. We tap and lift. Lower and lift. Again, activating from our low core, almost our pelvis area, engaging. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse tabletop, just lift and lower. Crunch, pulse, pulse, pulse. Balancing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg on top. Bring it down, tap. Tap. 2, and 1. Hug it in. Head comes down. Rock it all the way up. Now, if you want to do another round of that, you're more than welcome to pause and do that again, starting with the eagles. Otherwise, coming along with us, we're going to start to cool it down. So come to the edge of your terra core. Edge of our terra core. Right leg comes on top of our left for this seated figure 4. I love this, that I can do this on the terra core. So I love figure 4 in yoga. This one's like just the availability to sit here and really just fold into it. It's incredible. So again, sit tall through your spine before you round. Breathing in, and then exhale. Imagine just hinging at your hips, bowing forward, come forward. You can support yourself, coming forward. You can option to round your forehead if you can, forehead to shin. Again, remember, it's a work in progress. Breathing in, roll your ankle. This one's a little confusing, so I want you just to follow along slowly with me. So our right leg that's standing, make sure our left leg is 90 degree. Right leg will come, sweep it around 90 degrees. So I'll demo from this side so you can see. Your leg will come back at a 90, your front leg's here. So you're just using your terra core almost to get into this open pigeon pose. 90-90 almost, but with a terra core. So gaze forward, coming down. You'll feel this through your hip flexor. You can scooch it back. Now if you want to, you can lean forward and then allow it'll be your left leg to open. You feel that? It may feel interesting, literally because you're on this terra core like this. Hey, you're at your house, it's fine. And it feels good. Let yourself fall into it. Long spine. If you can even plant your hands. It's one of my favorite. Look at this. We're in a half pigeon, but we're using a terra core. You can even come down to your elbows if you really are able. Collecting yourself back. Let's go to the other side. So you sweep your right leg, which was the other one. This time your left leg will come on top. Ooh, tight. Remember to stack your knee in line with your ankle. Before you round forward, find some length, stabilize, breathe, sit tall, and then hinge forward. Allow yourself then to round and bend. When you create that length before you round, it really allows you to find the fullest expression of each pose. Option to roll your ankle out. Now this time your left knee, capture it and then sweep it. So again, I'm doing the same side because I was demoing for you, but you'll come forward. So I'm gonna switch it up. Other. Remember, it's back. Option to toe heel your foot out wide, hinging into it. Remember the space, find length, then come forward. Hands, if they can, walk to the top. If it feels nice and you are ready, you can walk it down your elbows. This side's a little tighter, I don't know. Stay here for a couple breaths. And walk it up. Reverse. This last pose is incredible. Finding your sits bones to the very tip of your mat, or of your territory. Coming down to your back. Make sure your head can lay softly. Breathing in your arms up high. Cactus out your arms, teeing our arms out. And allow our chest just to open. Now if you have the mobility, you can reach your hands up overhead. You can bring it back to your cactus, just opening. You can even bring it down by our sides, really allowing our chest to open. Almost like imagine you're floating on your back in the water. And you're weightless and able to float. Sweeping our arms. Now if you want, you can start to extend one leg at a time. Tee out our arms. Stay here, allow our arms to fold open. If you want and you're able, you can bring your legs into a Supta Baddha Konasana and just melt. Otherwise, your leg can be long for full supported Shavasana. And this is where I will leave you because I find it very important and powerful to not only create a movement practice, but also to create a stillness practice. So challenge yourself to 10 rounds of breath. And if you're doing this for the second, third, fourth time, keep challenging yourself for one extra breath. Again, it was such an honor to be with you today. Thanks for showing up and being a part of my life, my day. So honored to spend this last little hour with you. Enjoy. Namaste.